Thank you. Hi, I'm Bill Price, a former swimmer, a student, coach, and current friend of Richard Wachs. I'm honored to introduce a special person for a prestigious award. Personal dedication to others as well as self. This is a description for the Alan Keller Memorial Award given annually to a West Lafayette High School swimmer best displaying these qualities. Often, the winner is not the fastest member of the team, may not achieve success at the state meet, or be honored as a NYSCA All-American. The value of these award winners is rooted in the tradition of Mr. Wachs's program. Mr. Wachs's accomplishments are well documented in the success of successful athletes and teams he coached for more than 40 years. History often remembers coaches for their records, titles, and coaching accolades. When you mention Mr. Wachs's name in conversation, coaches, athletes, and students rarely mention individual success as their first memories. It's always something about the team, the environment of making everyone successful regardless of athletic or academic talent, and the life lessons like respect for others, giving back to your team and community, and putting others' needs before your own. His teachings have followed athletes to Harvard, Stanford, Georgetown, Northwestern, and universities all over the world, making positive impacts with each lap in the pool. I remember coaching a very competitive Indiana high school championship meet with Mr. Wachs a few years ago. We took a break halfway through the meet and compared notes on our team's progress. I mentioned how our fastest swimmers performed, but he was focused on what ended up winning the meet for us. Our middle performers who received few public accolades. In a way, he was prouder of these individuals and what they had done for our team than the superstars. As a young adult, I was learning another life lesson without knowing it. Mr. Wachs had a way of teaching life lessons at the most opportune times when you least expected it. Personal dedication to others as well as self is an example set by a mentor, a coach, and a teacher, Richard Wachs. I cannot think of a more deserving person for NYSCA's award. On behalf of thousands of athletes, students, and colleagues, thank you for helping make us better citizens. Your contributions to our lives will live on for generations to come. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Wachs.
Well, I want to thank everybody here from the very beginning, at my high school up to the state level, and of course at the national level. And I know that the best honor I've had in my life is the honor to present honors to others. And I think it was 1989 when my dad stopped by one Sunday afternoon with a computer, which finally they got into a box that was small enough to fit in the house. And at that point, my TV screen became the computer monitor. And just in the last few years, all of a sudden, the TV programs are coming back to my screen, and they're streaming or whatever they call it. But with the technology today, everything used to be handwritten and put down on paper. And I would always try to do this to provide it to the kids. And as Bill said, you can see a lot in a 100 freestyler going from a 106 to like a 52 or 3 in one season. That's amazing. I do appreciate the 52s to 45s, but it's amazing to see the others also. So when you can use the technology, and I don't do Facebook, I don't tweet, I don't twit, I don't post, and I knew what I said. But yet, it's immediate. Since we've been here, when I left, we had 1,695 All-Americans in the swimming events in the top 100. Since we were here through this afternoon, we've increased that number by 400. And so those kids see that immediately because of the way NYSCA has set the system up. As soon as that click is made, their name is there on the web to be posted for everyone. So this immediate reinforcement, not like the immediate reinforcement in the entertainment world and everything that sometimes becomes negative instead of positive, but every one of NYSCA's awards and honors is basically positive. And when you stop and think of the age group that we work with as high school coaches, these kids go from, 13, 14 to 17, 18, maybe 19 years of age. How can you lose? They get bigger, they get stronger, they mature. But it's nice to see all of them get bigger, all of them get better, and their times come down. A lot of them just like a straight line. Things that help: top 10 in the school, top 16 in the USA swimming, top 20, NISCA's top 100 in the All-American program, comparison of the high school state records, standards at the state level, and then, of course, the consideration standards that we have, the automatic and considerations for the All-American. In the USA standards, all of those are out there for a reason, and that's so it will motivate the individuals to become better. So basically what I said is recognition is the key to motivation and the athlete, and that is why it's an honor for the athlete to be honored. Thank you.